All right, so here we are with Mr. Bill Emery with LTL Land Management. Bill has just been very instrumental in helping my brother Chris and I throughout our last several seasons here. Bill, could you just take a minute and just kind of do a little property recap for us as you've been working with us the past several years and kind of where that's leading us today?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, a couple of things that were happening on the site when we started in this location is we had some pretty high, dry, sandy soil, which has its own challenges. The first season we were in, the big deal was getting the soil pH mended, and we hauled in, what did we haul in? 13 tons of lime in here.
Yep.
On probably a little less than 4 acres of plot total. So we worked with getting the soil pH mended and fertilizing in the high drier sites on the 2 higher drier plots we have on this property. We've continued to work with rye and the radishes and some green manure crops to build the soil in them higher drier plots so that they would hold the moisture. And then we've got one really good clover plot down in here that's maintained well, and that's basically been a mow and fertilized year after year. We're convinced at this point it's good enough. We're going to let that process continue on the number 2 plot we have here. This year we're going to come in. The goal is to, right now it's late June. We're going to do a little mow maintenance. We're going to do some spraying and prep for some later fall plantings on this property. Each year the goal is to, without spending huge dollars, to improve that soil and the carrying capacity and the holding capacity for moisture in them higher drier locations. And that continues to, follow suit here on this property. Each year you can make that soil a little better by growing the rye and growing the radishes, and in the meantime, providing some additional carrying capacity for right now and increased hunting opportunities. So the goal today would be to get in and do some spraying and some weed maintenance, mow the clover, and get prepped for some later fall plantings for brassicas and probably oats as a cover crop. So that's the plan for today.
Awesome. Well, we sure appreciate you getting us out of our office and bring us out here into your office, because this is pretty nice.
And the change that we've seen on the property the last few years has been nothing short of astounding. And the carry capacity alone, just the quantity of deer, but the quality. There's no doubt the deer we've seen, the deer we've taken, the deer we haven't taken. It's night and day difference after 20-some years of hunting this property. There's no comparison. So we can't attribute that to anything other than the improvements that Bill's helped us make on this property, both in habitat as well as food and that type of thing. So we're excited to see what this year brings again.
Absolutely. I can personally testify I've been taking my nicest bucks off this property ever since these adjustments and changes have been made. Never in the past have I been able to find sheds in the spring. I found half a dozen sheds this spring with pretty low effort, really. It's just been wonderful. The amount of game increase, not only whitetail, but our turkey slaying, of course, too, has been just wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you, Bill.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
All right, let's get started. All right, well, so the guys started brush hogging the trails and walking up on some of the plots here soon and take a look at them, and brought all the pruning and limbing saws and whatnot to make sure all the stands are cleared out already for this coming fall. Man, it's beautiful out today. Feels like September already. Love it. Guys are brush hogging already. Man, this looks pretty different since I was here last, which was, what, 17th of April for turkey season. We'll see what Bill thinks is best to do here. Believe it or not, there's a tree stand in here. So I got some pruning to do. Looking good. Well, now at least we can see this stand. I don't think the deer will be able to, but at least have some clear shooting lanes. Got a nice rainstorm coming, it looks like, so might have to cut the day a little bit short today. So yeah, lots of mowing, lots of trimming going on. I'm sure we'll be back. Beautiful day today. Nice to get a little time out of the office. Starting to get really amped up for fall. Yes. Calling it a day. Here we are, it's Friday morning, about 20 minutes to 11, June 25th, and we are super excited to head up to deer camp. We were up just last month getting things all squared away, getting the trailer and lean-to and everything back safe again, and boy, we're just dying to get back up there and check the trail cameras, spend a couple nights up at camp and just chill and relax. We're also going to do some fishing, hoping to catch slam some big gills and some largemouths, and who knows, maybe we'll hook into some northerns or something. So yeah, really excited to get up there. Good times.
So near, yet so far with the opposing shores. For years, many dreamed of a bridge across the strait, but the technology to the opposing shores. For years, many dreamed of a bridge across the strait, but the technology to build such a structure had not been discovered. It was first proposed in 1884, and from that time until November 1st, 1957, Mighty Mac was known as the bridge that couldn't be built. Actual construction started in 1954 after financing was arranged through the sale of bonds to private investors. A total of $99,800,000 was necessary to complete the project. There were many obstacles to overcome and problems to solve in the design and construction of what was to become one of the safest and most beautiful spans ever built. The total length of the Mackinac Bridge is just 28 feet short of 5 miles. To cable anchorage, the Mighty Mac is the Western Hemisphere's longest suspension bridge. Over 42,000 miles short provides fishing.
Glad I'm not pushing carts right now. I think we found it.
Okay, well, here we are. We're at camp. It's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and we're just getting all settled in here. Checked one of the trail cameras already, and it was good to see several does that had at least a fawn with them. Wouldn't mind seeing twins or triplets, but at least seeing fawns, you know, definitely indicative of a better winter than some of the past ones. Saw a couple bucks too that were building some pretty good, respectable antler growth already. So that's always good to see, of course. Since we've been up here a month ago, the weeds have just, all the grasses where we had brush hogged and everything have just boomed. Yeah, it was like we weren't even here. But thankfully, lean-to and everything looks great. Trailer looks great. Everything's pretty much just how we left it. So that's wonderful.
Did you mention it's like 85 degrees right now?
I failed to mention that.
It's really hot. I like it cold. And the ticks are out.
Yes, we did find a couple ticks already. It's per the usual around here. Haven't found any bald-faced hornet's nests yet, but give us time.
We still haven't checked the outhouse.
Yeah, we do.
Or the back of this trailer.
Alright, well, shortly we're going to be firing up the grill out there and bust out the German hot dogs and have ourselves a feast. Good times.
Don't let me drive.
What you doing there?
Replacing a reel. Or attempting to.
Project Reel Swap.
Oh yeah. Oh. So we can put the smack down some bluegills and bass. I forgot where. In an unknown location. I don't need no man.
You're bringing the bucket. Nothing but winning.